spot down there, man. We about to close, man. The telephone spot. They're gonna close. So we gotta walk fast. We can't walk slow, we gotta walk fast. And then we gotta jog some of the way. Shit. Had to get that bread real quick to pay my phone bill. But yeah, I want to pick up where I left off. Cause some of y'all get butthurt, man, when I talk about Chad and Tyrone. Man, you can't compare yourself to nobody, man. You gotta be doing this. I'm like, why not? Why can't I like talk about Chad and Tyrone? You feel what I'm saying? You know, these guys are dominating the fucking date market. Why can't I talk about Chad and Tyrone? These are the two top guys in America, man. These are your competition. They must be talked about, okay? They gotta be. They're your competition for the pussy. They're your competition for laying your seed for the hot woman of your dreams. These are the dudes who are sleeping with average women too. They're sleeping with average women too, bro. So no, we gotta talk about these Chads and Tyrones because a lot of you motherfuckers, you get butthurt every time I talk about Chad and Tyrone. Some troll will come to the comment section. Oh man, you can't talk about these guys. You can't compare these guys to you and all that other shit. It's like, well, why can't I, man? These guys are dominating the dating scene. I seen Arabic Chad fuck an average woman, man. So you can't tell me that you ain't fucking the average women, the 6s and 7s. You know, you can't tell me. You are. I've seen it. You know. So yeah, they make it very easy for Chad and Tyrone, and they make it harder for you, which sucks. You got to get out there and become a Larry Wills or you got to become a Rampage Jackson, okay? You got to become like these guys if you want the Stacys and the Keishas, you know, the super hot chicks, you know. What's up with the Captain Commander? Yeah, I got a moderator here, man, so you guys want to talk that good shit? He gonna boot you out. He gonna give you the boot. You know, Chad and Tyrone is your nemesis, bro. They're your competition. You guys gotta understand, we are in a competition for pussy. And Chad and Tyrone is two guys you gotta compete with for pussy. Now, when you come with the resources, the money, the lifestyle, then you can compete and beat Chad and Tyrone, okay? Just like Larry Wills said, he evens the playing field when you get your money up, man. Because shit ain't fair, bro. I was watching that clip of this guy going around approaching women that were like highly attractive. And they were making it easy, like, oh sure, yeah, you can have my number. You can have my number. Sure, you can take me out. Man, he made it look so goddamn easy. I'm sorry guys, just windy. And a bunch of air went in my mouth. a bunch of air went in my mouth. Got my mouth wide open and shit. He make it look so goddamn easy. Okay? So we're gonna be running and walking the whole entire way because I gotta hurry up and get there. They close in about an hour, and Starbucks closes at an hour. So I gotta hurry up back to Starbucks. So my stuff is there, but my stuff is at Starbucks. But anyway, he made it look so goddamn easy. He was just approaching these women, and these women were totally into him. They was totally, receptive. You know what I mean? These women, they gave him the time of day like no other. If it was me or you, I don't know, some of you guys are average, but I consider myself average. I think when I was younger, I was slightly above average, like a 7 when I was a younger guy. And I wasn't a Tyrone, that's for sure, because my body count wasn't high enough. And I got women in the bedroom, and I was having a good sex life in my 20s. Those years were the prime years right there. But it's nothing compared to like Chad and Tyrone, man. Chad and Tyrone has and will always dominate the date scene. Chad, Tyrone, and Richmond. You feel what I'm saying? And it sucks, man. Life is not fair. Let me tell you, man, how easy it was for these dudes to approach these women. I cannot approach a hot chick, bro. I cannot approach a hot chick. I can't do it. I don't got the confidence to do it. Now, if I got the bag, my confidence will go up. But there's no way in the world in my lifetime that I would have a bad bitch without money. That's what I say. Us average guys got to go out and get money to attract the same type of women that Chad and Tyrone attracts. You feel what I'm saying? We got to have money. We got to have status. We got to have clout. Or we ain't getting no bad bitches. Yo, genetics are too average, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You're doing a whole lot of average, bro. Just like that video game that I used to play. There was Midnight Club on my PSP. And you'll be racing some other guys, and they'll be communicating to you through the radio about, yeah, bro, you're doing a whole lot of average. These women look at the ground when you approach them, bro, and then they get upset that you approach them, bro. They can get hostile if you sub 5. Like a guy like me, an average guy, they'll put me down very easily. They'll be like, no, I have had better looking men than you. They'll like give you the number, but then they'll ghost you. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll give you a fake false number or some shit. They won't get hostile towards you. I didn't get that hostile treatment until I was sub 5. Like when I was overweight, women were very hostile toward me. That's why I never want to be that overweight ever again. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta get money and status to get the women that the Chads and the Tyrones get, bro, on a regular. Just like Larry Will said, bro, it evens the playing field, man. This should take me about a half hour to get there and a half hour to get back. I should be back by 6 o'clock. What time is it? Oh, we got an hour. I gotta be at Starbucks in an hour, so I'm gonna have to run back or something. Walk there, run back. It's kind of rainy right now, man. Shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what you say. I don't give a damn what you say, bro. You will go to your grave without a hot chick unless you got money and status. My dad, he went to his grave. He never seen a hot chick. My mother was average. Yeah, she was pretty, she was attractive, but she wasn't top tier. You feel what I'm saying? Men always hit on her. John, he was with her. He owned a car shop. Okay. So I come from average looking parents, bro. So that produced an average looking dude with a few good features like my lips and my eyes. I got comments on that throughout my whole entire life. Now I got some good features, don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, with boobs in the lip area, I'm above her in looks. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I'm above her in the lip area. That chick ain't really got no lips.
Wait. Well, you're still here.
You know. But I don't care what you say, bruh. Money and status, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. Because if you don't, you're gonna get only average women your whole entire life. And every time you try to creep over that line that's above average, they're gonna put you right back, bro. It's like a club and shit. You know, a top tier club that you go to. And the only way you can get in, you gotta be top tier yourself. And then you show up with just average looks, just a good few features, which ain't enough. You can't be lacking in no place. You got, when you're a Chad or a Tyrone, you can't be lacking in the jaw. You can't be lacking in the nose. You definitely can't be lacking in the eyes. That's the most important feature right there, the eyes, which I got hooded eyes, which is the Chads and Tyrones, they have hooded eyes, okay? A lot of Chads and Tyrones got hooded eyes. So I got a Chad or a Tyrone eye area with a decent jaw. It ain't the best jaw in the world, you feel what I'm saying? But it's decent, you feel me? And my height is average, and the thing is, I'm to the point where I know that I cannot put on weight for my height, But these women, they make the Chads and Tyrones, they don't make them work hard to get the coochie, bro. Us, we gotta go to the gym. Say no to fatty food sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Get a six-pack. You know what I'm saying? Be in shape. Chad don't have to do none of that. Tyrone don't have to do none of that. They don't even have to work out just to get women. You know what I'm saying? Us average men, we got to become bodybuilders. Us average men got to become celebrities and able to get those pretty, gorgeous women that the Chads and Tyrones walk around with every single day out here, man. And they don't even have to have any money. That's the thing about Chads and Tyrones, is that they don't even have to have money. They could be broke as a joke and still attract women, bro. You gotta be on strict diets to maintain your weight. Because a female, she ain't gonna feel you if you're overweight and you're 5'9". Yeah, feel me? You gotta run, exercise, do capoeira, do a zillion push-ups and a zillion sit-ups. You feel what I'm saying? And then what's most brutal is the age pill. And the age pill is catching up to me, man. Happy birthday to me, bro. I am 46. I am 46 out here in this piece. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, man, You tripping, bro, if you think you could get these type of women without money, bro. That's funny, because Larry Will's wife, she told him straight to his face that no, I would not date you if you didn't have money. I wouldn't. Straight to his face on camera, live on his live stream, okay, in front of the whole entire audience. Let you know that no, you are inferior to my looks. You have to have money. If Larry Wills was broke, even if he was jacked, she still wouldn't have gave him the time of day, man. Because being jacked is not, I don't care, like I said before, bro. Being jacked, that's only the piece of the pie, bro. That's not the whole pie, you feel me? It's about your height and your face. Do you have a handsome face? Are you attractive in the face? Now, if he was a Tyrone, she would have been all over that guy. Let's say if he was Tyson Bedford or somebody, okay? The model, Tyson Bedford. She would have been all over him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a Tyrone, bro. She would have been all over that dude. Man, she would have told him straight up, if you didn't have any money, I still would beat you. I still would be with you. Yes, I will. Yeah, we gotta hurry up. We gotta walk fast, and then we gotta run a little ways and make it to the light, and then we're gonna run. I'm gonna try to run all the way there. Save time, because we got less than an hour before they close. I pay this phone bill so I can continue to do live streams, man. I can't do live streams if I don't pay my phone bill. I do this shit on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I got the money. I'm telling you, man, it kind of makes you want to stay in your lane, even though we do want these top tier females. But sometimes when I see what Tyrese go through with these top tier females, and Larry Wills, what they go through, it makes me want to stay in my lane. Even when I get money, I be dating a female like Boobs, or somebody that's really attracted to me. You feel what I'm saying? But who knows? When you get money, you know, who knows how you're gonna feel, you know, once you get that money. Will you stay average, or will you stay with the top tier females that really don't love you for you? They're always checking for them Chads and Tyrones, man. You know, Tyrese found out the hard way that, you know, that he was sleeping with a Tyrone lover, okay? Probably closing her eyes, pretending that he's Tyrone instead of Tyrese, okay? They don't want Tyrese, they want Tyrone, bro. They want Chad, they want him.
Wait.
They want Chad. They don't want you with the average genetics unless you have a lot of money. That evens the playing field right there, just like Larry Will said, man. That evens the playing field. So, okay, I can't get those type of women. I'm gonna go back and get Chad. I'm gonna get the bag. Not Chad. I'm gonna go get Chad. Yeah, that's the last person I want to get. But I want to get the bag. So, okay, I'll be back. A couple of years later, got the bag. Now Chad and Tyrone got something to worry about, because now you a guy that's average looking with the bag. And the motherfuckers shaking in their boots when they see you, man.
Wait.
Fucking teeth chattering and shit. You know, damn, I can't believe you done got the bag. Now I gotta compete with this motherfucker. What is he driving? A Porsche? High-end Porsche? A Porsche that's worth 250 grand? Porsche Turbo, Cayenne Turbo? With leather seats and shit? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff you gotta acquire, bruh, to get these type of women, bruh. Larry Wills is a prime example of what I'm talking about. A guy that's a 4 in the face, even though he jacked, he swole, he a bodybuilder, still, That's not enough for her, bro. Because it's about your face. He's still inferior to her when it comes to genetics. But I don't know. She got a nose job. I can tell. Okay. And she'll lie and tell him, you know, a billionaire wanted me. Yeah, right. See, it's all about the money, bro. As long as he's giving her that lifestyle, she'll stick around, bro. And I don't know why you married her, bro. You always keep that woman running after that carrot, bro. Don't never marry a gold digger, man. Larry Wills is young. He a simp, man. Simps think that women cannot do no wrong. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah? Just wait until she press that divorce button on your ass. You got no control over that. These women want Chad, bro. And they want Chad bad, okay? They want him bad. They want Tyrone too. Both of these guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are the guys that are your competition, bro. They are. We're all in the competition together, bro. If you don't think this is a competition, I mean, if you don't think that this is not, if you don't think that this is a competition, then something gotta be wrong with you, bro. Something gotta be wrong with you if you don't think that this is a competition. It is. And the man who go out and conquer the most, get the most money, and got the most looks, he wins, bro. He wins the girl. It's like Super Mario Brothers, bro. You go through all them stages, you know, or should I say Super Average Brothers. Super Mario Average Brothers, okay? You go through all them stages, jumping on mushroom enemies and shit, jumping on turtles, you know, get killed a couple of times, matter of fact, get killed multiple times, and then at the end, you get the princess. But first, you gotta go through stages first. Okay, this is what it is, man. This is like, you know, that game, it resembles an average man's struggle to get to the princess, man. To get to like women like Little Seven, okay, or women that are 8, 9s, and 10s. You know. So, what time is it? We gotta hurry up, man, because Starbucks gonna close in about less than an hour. So we're gonna go pay this phone bill. We're gonna have to run back or something. You know what I'm saying? So the Chads and the Tyrones of the world, man, they run shit, man. They run shit, bro. You feel me? They run shit. They running this game, bro. And the thing is, in this lifetime, me and you would never be a Chad or a Tyrone. And not in this lifetime. So money and status it is, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Money and status it is. That's the only way you can get these women. Guys work hard, man, just to impress women, bro. They're not getting the ones they want. They're getting the ones they gotta settle for, man. Like Larry Wills' face match will be a female that's a 4. He's not gonna settle for that. He said, "Nah, I work too hard to settle for my face match." That's how these guys think, bro. That's how dudes with money and power think. They think I work too hard to get a below average or even an average woman. I want the ones I really want. And I guarantee, bro, once I become a multi-millionaire, I win multiple jackpots. Once I do that, every single top tier female will be in my face. Every single top tier female will be in my face. Especially if your face is out there, you got some type of clout or something like that, or they seen you in a commercial, or they seen you in a movie somewhere. The moment you walk into the spot, these top tier females are in your face. They flirt with you for no apparent reason, bro. That's why having an average woman is not really realistic when you get the bag, even though you want to. But how you gonna handle all them beautiful top tier females hitting on you? Especially if you traveling and they seeing your face somewhere and they're gonna approach you, man, twirling their hair and shit, fixing the fucking boob strap. Feel what I'm saying? And then you can't help it but to fall victim. Be like, damn, I want her. Shit. I ain't never really had nothing like that, man. I'm gonna hit that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't help it, man. You ain't really had a woman like that before. Once you get the bag, you be like, shit, I ain't never had a woman like that before. Shit. You feel me? So, sorry, fellas. Not in this lifetime. Only in reincarnation. If you come back as Chad or Tyrone, that's the only way you can get these women and have them love you and have a, you know, I don't know, man. Shit. My fucking throat's dry right now. I mean, that's the only way you can get these type of women is through reincarnation. Because I ain't never had a very pretty girlfriend, bro. All my women that I dated were average looking, man. That's my lane, average. Boobs, she's average with big boobs. You feel what I'm saying? She's around a 5 or 6. She ain't no 7, I tell you that. Little 7 is the one who... Little 7, she's the one with the princess attitude, bro. And I seen her doll up. Little 7 is over me in looks. I don't wow her with my average looks. You know, she probably date better looking dudes than me. You know, who's attracted to me? The black girl. The black girl got some ass and titties, man. She ain't flat. No, she kind of curvy, man. Boobs into me. She's around a 5 or 6. She's average looking, man. My last girlfriend, average looking, but her body was not good at all, man. I can't believe I settled for that. I could have got better than that, man. Looks wise, anyway. And she was a single mom and all that other stuff, man. So my lane has always been just an average woman. My ex-girlfriend, Maria, I dated her for about 3 or 4 months, you know, and she was like average looking. Who else? My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, what's it, shit, can't think of her goddamn name. Dolores. Okay, yeah. Dolores was average looking with a big old butt, okay? Now these are the girls I was able to attract. Have I ever slept with a 7? Yes, Gwen was a 7. Couldn't hang on to her though. Some Chad wrong motherfucker took her away. That's how I say these guys are. Is it closed? Oh no. I gotta wait until it opens up tomorrow. Oh man. Why is it closed? It's only 5:20. Supposed to close at 6. Oh, y'all, so yeah, it's closed. I can't go over there. So, yeah, they're gonna cut my phone off, man, so I just have to turn it back on tomorrow. Hopefully they'll keep it on until tomorrow. It's on right now, though. Damn, I should have been here earlier, bro. I should have been here earlier. Whatever, look, we gotta go back. Starbucks about to close. We got 40 minutes before Starbucks closes. Shit, man. Oh, man. So I gotta do without a phone. I gotta do without a phone until tomorrow. They might close it later. They might cut it off. Let's see. Probably later on this evening. And then I just gotta do without a phone until they open up tomorrow morning. I'll just come down here tomorrow morning and pay it in the morning. But yeah, man, it's crazy how that it's all about looks, and women care about looks more than men, so that's why it's so hard. Men, we don't really care too much about looks. And I think men should care more about looks, just like women do. You know what I'm saying? Stop sleeping with just any old thing, because then you create an incel that's just going to hate himself. You know. Yeah, man, I should have been down here earlier, bro. I kept goofing off time. I should have went earlier. I goofed off time. Man. And me and you, we gotta go on diets. We gotta lose weight and make sure we don't, you know what I'm saying? Chad don't have to do none of that, man. Tyrone don't have to do none of that. And what's sucky about it, what's sucky about it is that they're sleeping with average women too. That's what makes it so hard. Now, are they settling down with these women? No. Nobody settles down, you know, below their looks level unless you're a complete fool and you want an incel. Nobody settles below their looks level. You know what I'm saying? So you're sleeping with the women that I'm supposed to be sleeping with, and you're sleeping with the women that are top tier. That sucks. So as long as we don't have that bag, man, we're at a disadvantage, man, in dating. You know, and even with money and clout and fame, they're just not gonna respect you because they see you as inferior to their looks. Even with money and fame. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why Diddy was getting, you know, talked down to by Cassie, man. Because Cassie is above him in looks, bruh. Cassie, I mean, I give her a 8 or a 9 in looks. She's really pretty, man. Too pretty for Diddy, man. And that's why Diddy was slapping her up, because I'm pretty sure she had a mouth on her, man. And that's what they said, that Cassie had a mouth on her. And she would talk however she wanted to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is this motherfucker that's below me in looks gonna talk to me like this? And that's why he was slapping her up and punching her and stuff. Because she talked about him bad. She talked about his little penis, you know, because, you know, Diddy got a small penis and shit. That's what I heard. And every time they get into a fight, she'll bring the small penis thing up. You small dick motherfucker. Ooh, that probably got up under his skin, bro. that probably got under his skin. So even with money and status, these women still see you as inferior. But hey, you still get to sleep with them though. She gotta let you plug it in, man. You know, if she wants the money from you, she gotta let you stick your average penis in her top tier hole. You know, let's hurry up, man. What time is it? Starbucks is closing earlier now, man. That makes it hard. That makes it hard, man. Yeah, so it's not gonna work, man. Being broke, average. Most of us are average, man. Most people who are born into the world are average looking, man. There's a small portion of sub 5 people. Well, if you look it up, the fucking statistics say that around 50% of people on Earth are below average looking. You hear what I'm saying? You know, and you got a small percentage that are top tier. And when I went to LA back in 2015, I think, or 14 or something like that, I saw a lot of top tier women there, bro. Like LA is the mecca of top tier females. Females that look like straight up Barbie dolls, okay? Perfect eyes, perfect lips, perfect nose. Everything is perfect, man. You know, when I was doing my patrol, I saw beautiful women everywhere, bro. I was in Lincoln Park. I was in Highland Park. And when I was doing my patrols, doing security out there, I saw a lot of beautiful top tier females. And by nature, women gravitate toward money. Top tier females. A lot of top tier females, they purposely move to LA to look for a superstar, bro. For some money. That's why you see so many beautiful women. What's up with it, Jamie? That's why you see so many beautiful women in LA. Like, you ever heard of an LA 10 versus a fucking Bay Area 10? Two different 10s, bro. A LA 10, oh my gosh, he's smoking. There's a term called LA 10, bro. A LA fucking 10. You feel me? So, nope. You can tell she got her nose done. Yeah. But man. And the thing is, man, your nose, it fucks with your looks. Like, when I was younger, I had a smaller nose. My nose wasn't always this bell pepper big, man. As I got older, my nose started growing. I noticed it in my late 30s. I started noticing my nose was stretching out. It was hanging. It started to go down south. And I'm like, damn, what's wrong with my nose? It's aging, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about getting a nose job because maybe not. I don't really care about my nose, man. Especially if you got money, man. You don't need to do your nose in. But it boils down to your nose, your eyes, your lips. That's what makes you attractive, okay? How your nose is proportionate to your face. You feel what I'm saying? I think when I was younger, I always had like a wide nose, but it wasn't this wide before. You hear what I'm saying? You eat it from the back. It wasn't this wide. It keeps getting wider every year that go by. You know what I'm saying? The age pill's catching up, man. Before you know it, my nose is gonna be on my lips. I'm gonna be like, what's up, dog? 2 years later, I disappeared from YouTube for 2 years. Come back 2 years later, what's up, dog? You know, it all boils down to how attractive you really are, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Just how attractive you are. We gotta hurry up because we gotta be at Starbucks in about a half an hour. We gotta walk faster. We gotta walk faster. Good exercise shit, man. You know? And it's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy how the Chads and Tyrones, they got it easy with females. Yeah, there's some downsides to being a Chad or a Tyrone, but the good outweigh the bad, man. Definitely. You know, I hear this one Chad, what's his name? Rip something. He's a Chad here on YouTube. He complains about being a Chad. The downsides of being a Chad. I'm like, yeah, I'll deal with your problems, buddy. They're looking at me like a sex object. Okay, I'll deal with them type of problems. Because he's like, oh, these women, they just look at me as like a sex object. I'm like, hey, you complaining, bro? They look at me like a piece of meat or a piece of steak. This is what the Chad online is saying, bro. I forgot his name. His name is Ripped something. You know. And I go by his channel every now and then. And he talks about the downsides of being a Chad, right? He says Chads are lonely and people are jealous of you. And now that I believe. That's why Chads hang out with other Chads. Because you can't hang out with a normie guy or a guy, definitely a guy that's sub 5 and expect them to not be envious of you. That's why I stopped hanging around my fucking Arabic Chad friend, man. The motherfucker got too many hoes, bro. He had way more hoes than I did. Even in my prime, he still had more hoes than I did, bro. Even when I was in my 20s, he still had way more hoes. And I remember when I was younger, before the term Chad or Tyrone had been invented by the incels invented that term or them names, Chad and Tyrone, Stacy's, shit like that. When I was younger, I used to see Tyrones all the time, bro, and Chads. And they'd be walking around with one of the hottest girls you will ever see. And then you look on your fucking shoulder, you got the average woman. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't get those hot women. Even back in 2003, 2004, before social media, you was a lot. You got your face matched a lot more before social media popped off. You know. But Chad has always existed in society, bro. You know, the incels, they just came up for a name. They came up with a name for him. You know what I'm saying? No, these are the guys who are the most desirable guys, man. You can't beat them unless you got money and status. That's the only thing that can blow Chad and Tyrone out of the water. That money and status, man. Hey, remember the sub 5 guy that took Ty girl from me? Okay, he was sub 5, but he had money, bro. He wasn't mega rich, but he had a lot. He had that doctor and lawyer money, man. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what she told me. I think she told me I think she said he was a lawyer or something. But he was like in his 50s though. Had way more money than I did, and he came along. He took Ty girl from me, man. Sub 5, 50-something years old, bro. She was like, sorry, but he could take care of me. And I was better looking than dude. She showed me a picture of the dude, man. You feel what I'm saying? She showed me the picture of the guy. And I was like, why you like him? He's not, because he has money. That's what she said to me in text. He can take care of me. And I was like, wow, yeah, I can't take care of you. At the time, yeah, I was broke, still am, okay. But we had fun. She let me come inside that cooch. Multiple times, by the way. The authentic attraction is real, man. You know what I'm saying? Thai girl was average looking. I was attracted to her. She had big titties. She had a big ass on her. And I still talk about it to this day, man, because it was some good loving, man. We talking about raw, authentic sex. Authentic sex. This butt, nasty, dirty, stanky, raw dog sex. You know what I'm saying? And I was on the juice back then. I was shredded. I was at low percent body fat with that juice, man. You know what I'm saying? But I still can't compete with the Tyrones, man. They got my number. You feel what I'm saying? They got my number. They the top guys. They're the guys that are tall, 6 foot, jaw, a good jaw, eye area, nose is proportionate to their fucking face. You know, can't compete with them. Once they step in the limelight, or once they step up and shoot, your girlfriend is gone, man. If you ain't got no money, once Chad and Tyrone shows up, it's over. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no money, shit, I've heard, you know, Chad and Tyrone getting that girl taken away by rich men, by average rich men, or sub 5 rich men. I done heard rich men get their girl stolen by a broke Chad or Tyrone. You feel what I'm saying? Or they cheat on you and shit with the guys who they really want to sleep with, even though you have money. I tell you this right now. If you have money in the future, bro, and you catch your girl with a Chad or a Tyrone in your bedroom, kick that bitch out, bro. Don't fucking be a cuck. Is what they call them, right? Don't be a cuck. No, man. Get her shit, throw her shit into the streets. Cause it might happen to you, man. You come home, you find Chad in your bedroom, man. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, it's not what it looked like. It's not what it looks like. we was playing Twister. you know, he was like, what the fuck? You think I'm lying or something like that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You know, I was like, man, I kick him out, man. Like, you got a Chad or a Tyrone in my bedroom. Throw all her shit into the streets, bro. Don't take sorry for an answer or nothing like that. I mean, sorry, don't take a sorry for an apology or nothing like that. Just no, go ahead. Kick them out. Throw them motherfucking bitches into the streets, bro. Stop giving them stuff. Don't buy them no more Gucci or Prada, bro. A woman gotta learn to respect the motherfucker who got the money, man. She can't be going around disrespecting the motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, these are Chads and Tyrones coming around my channel talking, bro. Because I notice when I talk about a Chad or a Tyrone, you get a troll somewhere. These are Chads. They follow me too. Just like the incels. I got a few Chads who follow me. And they consider themselves as Chad. You know, and they're like, oh, he's a hater. He's a hater. No, I'm not. I'm just acknowledging my competition. That's all it is. Ooh, we got 40 minutes or 20 minutes. We got to get over this bridge. We got to walk faster, bro. Faster. So this phone might get cut off, man. Probably when I cut this phone off. Probably when I cut the stream off. They might cut my phone off. So fuck, I gotta wake up in the morning to go pay the phone bill. I waited too long. It said 6 o'clock on the thing, so I guess it was 5 o'clock. Son of a bitch.
Wait.
Now I gotta deal without a phone for about a day or half of a day. I'm gonna wake up first thing in the morning and go pay my phone bill, bro. They cut the shit off. For real. And guaranteed before the night is over, it'll be cut off. So it's the last stream until tomorrow morning when I wake up. So yeah, these are the guys who they're your competition, man. You gotta acknowledge your competition, bro. You gotta talk about your competition, you know? You gotta acknowledge that they exist. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and the thing is about Chad and Tyrone, they don't have to be pickup artists, man. Women pick up on them. They pursue them. You know, people get butthurt when I talk about Chad and Tyrone. And I know it's Chad and Tyrone that come around my channel. I know it. I know it's you Chads and you Tyrones. I know it. We gotta hurry up. They're gonna close. So I'm gonna end this live right now because I gotta run and get my shit out of Starbucks. They're gonna lock that shit in there, man. So I gotta run across this bridge. You guys have a good day, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.